Good evening! Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Mahirap pala ma-attain yung 60,000 minutes of views, no? So, hindi tayo nito mababayaran ni Meta pag hindi natin ma-attain yon. Okay, so, um, meron akong sa isang araw, nag-upload ako ng isang video, at least 5 to 10 minutes, maybe. So, yun. So, ngayong gabi po is yung topic po natin is about capacitor. So, bali nire-refresh ko lang po yung lesson na to during college days, no? Kasi medyo matagal-tagal na rin. So, ang ginagawa ko ngayon is nire-refresh ko lang from the start and yun. Yun, alam ko naman yung iba sa mga followers ko at saka yung mga friends ko is hindi familiar sa topic na ito. So, yun. Bali, ang aim ko dito is ma-attain ko yung 60,000 minutes of views and then yun. Siguro makatulong kayo pag pinanood nyo. Okay. So, for tonight, our discussion is about capacitor. So, what is capacitor? What is a capacitor? So, capacitor is an electronic component that stores electrical energy in an electric field between two conductive plates separated by insulating material called a dielectric. Dielectric or a dielectric. So parang ano siya, parang yung internal construction ng capacitor is parang meron siyang ganyan. So meron siyang dalawang material. Let's say this is ano ko lang, no? Meron siyang dalawang material sa loob. Let's say ito yung ano. The internal structure of the capacitor, kumbaga yung loob ng capacitor, if at i-visualize natin. So meron siyang ganito, meron siyang dalawang plates and then meron siyang barrier na tinatawag na dielectric material. And then yung supply niya, yung tawag nito, yung terminal niya, ganyan. Yan, kung magsusupply tayo, nyari ganyan, so ganyan siya yung parang visualization niya. So merong dalawang plates at saka merong barrier sa gitna. And then let's say ito yung dalawang leads na to. Let's say yung dalawang leads na to, ito at saka ito yung parang pinaka-kwan niya, terminal. So diyan tayo nagsusupply or kinokonek yung power supply. Okay? So yung function naman ng capacitor at saka application dito po. Number 1, yung function ng capacitor is energy storage and filtering, signal processing, and power conditioning. So, energy storing, kasi yun nga, yung property ng capacitor is to store electric charge. So, pwede nating maging storage siya ng voltahe or energy. And then filtering, so yung capacitor kasi is meron siyang capability to filter unwanted signals or what we call this noise sa mga DC circuits natin kung ito po ay gagamitin natin lalo na pagdating sa may output stage ng ating mga circuits. Signal processing, yung ginagamit din siya. Power conditioning, power conditioning. Tapos yung application naman po is Yun nga is power supply smoothing. Kasi kung gagawa tayo ng power supply and then kailangan natin ng smooth or filtered yung output natin, naglalagay tayo ng capacitor sa pagting ng output stage ng ating power supply. And then yung signal coupling, decoupling, timing circuits, so ginagamit to sa timing, and yun, energy storage device, motor starter, so ginagamit din to sa ating mga motors, yung capacitor. Usually makikita natin to sa sa ating electric fan. Meron tayong starting capacitor na makikita doon na before umikot yung motor natin, kailangan muna ng running voltage or starting voltage para umikot yung motor, which is ang gumagawa nun is yung capacitor. And then sa isang application din is yung power factor correction. Okay? So these are the functions and application of a capacitor. Then we have formulas on how we calculate the capacitors in a circuit. So we have for a capacitors in series, we have this one, the formula, and the capacitors in parallel, so this is the formula. So dito sa formula na to, kung mapapansin nyo is parang inverse siya ng calculation sa resistors. So kung yung resistor is connected in series, let's say resistor to, ang formula na ginagamit niya is ito. Pero kung ang resistor connected in parallel, ginagamit niya naman itong formula. So parang baliktad yung approach pagdating sa capacitors. Okay? And then dito naman po is we have another formula for how we calculate the capacitance. So we have a capacitance is equals to Q. This is charge over the voltage. So capacitance is a ratio of the ratio of stored charge over voltage. And then we have also this formula when we have a multiple plates of a capacitor. So ito yung tinatawag na plates, multiple plates. Yan, nyari, ganyan. So ito yung formula. And C, capacitance equals to quantity N minus 1 and the permittivity of the material times the area of the plates and then over the plate separation of the capacitor. So the area of the plates and then the distance between the plates. So ito po yung tinutukoy nun. So we have also a stored energy formula. So 1/2 over capacitance times voltage. If we will substitute the value of capacitance in terms of charge over voltage, so this is the formula. Okay? So we have meron po tayong exercise dito. Exercise here, basic exercise for capacitors, how to calculate the total capacitance. So we have exercise here. The problem says 3 capacitors are in parallel having a values of C1 equals to 0.100 microfarad, C2 is 0.01 microfarad, and C3 is 0.001 microfarad. The question is, what is the total capacitance? Okay? So, since nabanggit dito na connected in parallel, so we will use this formula. So, this is the schematic diagram of this problem if we will analyze. So this is the schematic, and then applying this solution, applying this formula. So solution, CT is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So we'll just substitute the values of the capacitance, and then the total capacitance is 0.111. The total capacitance is 0.111 microfarad. So this is the answer. Okay, thanks.